Hello, it's Alex and welcome to Hey Little Thrifter. Today I'm going to be hosting a giveaway and I'm also going to be giving some shout outs to other horror booktube channels and yeah, just generally having a bit of a chat about my channel reaching 3,000 subscribers, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, first off I just want to say a huge thank you to anyone and everyone who has subscribed to my channel here. I really do appreciate it, and one of the main reasons I make videos is in order to connect with other people and meet people with similar interests, and I really enjoy chatting with people in the comments and getting to know some of you and some of my fellow booktubers as well, and yeah, that has just been really awesome. I am very thankful for anyone that watches my videos. Quite honestly, it's definitely gotten bigger than I really ever thought it would. I've never had any particular goals number wise or anything like that. The fact that anyone would watch my videos is a success to me. So yeah, to have reached 3,000 subscribers, while I don't particularly like to focus on the numbers too much, and I don't really like the idea of that being the only marker of success, I do nevertheless really appreciate having hit what is a significant milestone. So yeah, so thank you. I don't want to ramble too much about my channel and my YouTube journey or anything, but I did start this channel over 4 years ago, and if you aren't aware, I did start it as a thrifting channel, which was something I really enjoyed doing and enjoyed making videos about. But after a while I kind of hit a point where I felt like I'd done all I could really, and there's not a ton of conversation to be had there. And alongside that I had been watching a lot of booktube channels and slowly started making book related videos as well, before realising that yes, that was what I wanted to do and what I wanted to focus on. And yeah, so it's probably been a good couple of years now that I would say I'm like a proper booktube channel, or at least trying to be. And yeah, so glad I made that decision. And while it is still just a hobby, it is something that I put a lot of time and effort into. I do work full time, and so it's really only evenings and weekends that I have to do other life stuff and then read and make videos and whatever else I want to do with my time. So yeah, somehow I've managed to make it work and get at least one video up every week for that whole 4-year period, which is pretty crazy to think about. Anyway, enough of me waffling on. You're here for the giveaway. So what we're going to do is I am going to give away not one but 2 copies of the Cipher by Kathe Koja. If you haven't already heard me rave about this book, then I'll give you a quick rundown. This was her debut novel from 1991, and it's about a couple of characters who find a hole in the apartment building where one of the characters lives, and they quickly become obsessed with it and start lowering things into the hole and watching how they transform. And I won't say too much more about it, but her writing is really unique and amazing, and the story is a really interesting mix of psychological horror and body horror. It's a really unique experience and one of my favourite horror novels. And it has been out of print for years, but Meerkat Press are actually reprinting it, and the release date is the 15th of September, so right around the corner. This isn't sponsored by them or anything, I just wanted to mention that they are the publisher of this edition, And yeah, I mean, I'm really excited that this is being reprinted, and I really hope it reaches more people give it a read and experience it. I read the Cipher a couple of years ago and it immediately became one of my favourites. I do have a review video for it. If you haven't already seen it and want to hear more of my thoughts, I will leave a link to that. And anyway, again, I'm rambling, so let's get to it. The details to enter the giveaway is you must be subscribed to my channel, like this video and comment below with anything as long as it indicates you want to enter the giveaway. And other things to mention is you must be 18 or older, and you must be okay with giving me your name and mailing address, because I'll need that information in order to place the order and get the book sent to you. And yeah, I'm going to be giving away 2 copies, so that means there will be 2 winners, and it is international as well. I really wanted to open this up to all of my viewers. And one last detail is I'm going to leave this open for a week, so hopefully this is going to be going up on Wednesday, and the following Wednesday I will count up all of the entries and pull 2 names out of a hat, or whatever method ends up being used, and I'll then announce the winners at that point. So while we're here, hopefully you will stick around and watch the rest of this video, but if you're just here for the giveaway, you know, I guess that's up to you. But I did want to take this opportunity of celebrating this milestone and shout out some other horror booktubers. And there are so many awesome people out there that I thoroughly enjoy watching. If I was going to mention everyone, we'd be here all day. So I decided to focus on smaller channels with less than 500 subscribers, because, you know, we all start out with 0 subscribers, and I don't really think YouTube has much stock in this niche horror booktube community. So yeah, getting noticed and getting your channel out there is pretty difficult. So yeah, I just wanted to highlight a few maybe lesser known channels that I think do deserve to be more well known. Before I actually get into that list, I wanted to mention one other channel which isn't a book related channel at all, but it is my sister's YouTube channel. She has a channel called Barkland Croft, and it's all about her life on Fair Isle. Fair Isle is a small island off the coast of mainland Scotland, and it is the most remote inhabited island in the United Kingdom. And she's lived there for a few years now, and she runs a croft there. So yeah, she has been sharing videos recently just about her life there and the island itself and island life. Fair Isle is known for its knitwear and also its beautiful scenery, and also lots of different birds that live there and travel through. There are lots of sheep on the island that my sister and other crofters raise, and my sister also has some dogs and cats and chickens that are always popping up in her videos. But yeah, I really wanted to give her a shout out here, and hopefully some of you will be interested to check her channel out. Okay, so on to the horror booktube channels under 500 subscribers. First up is Anna over at A Blurb from the Serb. She is a relatively new channel, and we first met on Instagram, and yeah, I'm really glad she started a channel as well. She talks about horror amongst other things, and yeah, she's just absolutely lovely. Next up is Alicia Reeds, who is a more recent find for me, but I have been thoroughly enjoying watching her videos. I really enjoy her personality and her sense of humour, and yeah, she has great taste in books. Next up is Bert's Books. He is a fellow Brit, and he talks about pulp fiction in general, so some of it horror and some of it not, but yeah, I really enjoy his sense of humour and his delivery. Next up is a fellow Alex over at Bookworm of the Damned, another booktuber who focuses on horror, and his videos tend to go quite in depth in his reviews and stuff, which are really great. And again, his personality and sense of humour really come through, which I really enjoy. Next up is Gloria McNeely. She is a writer as well as a reader, and someone who, mainly focuses on horror. Love her videos, love her style and sense of humour as well. Next up is Josie the Reading Witch. She and I have a lot of similar favourite authors like Kathe Koja and Caitlin R. Kiernan, and I really enjoy her style and her personality, and she also likes to focus on queer fiction, especially within horror and other, darker genres. So she's awesome. Next up is Timmy at Lost Cunningham. He is, another big horror fan. His videos are usually pretty laid back, and it's like just hanging out with a friend, and he usually signs off with drinking a shot of something strong, which, I mean, why not? Next up is Mindy at Mindy's Book Journey. She reads quite a lot of different things, but one of those things is horror. And again, she's just someone I really enjoy her kind of laid back videos, like just hanging out with a friend, and she's just a really lovely person. Next up is John at Ominous Reads, and his is a very new channel, but we've been chatting a bit in the comments of my videos, and I look forward to seeing his videos. Next is Paul at Purgatory Limbo Offerings, and he is another big horror fan. He reads, I think, mostly, if not all, horror, and he always has lots of great book reviews and other horror related videos. Next is Nick at Spooky Noodles. He is another writer as well as a reader, and he generally focuses on horror amongst other things though. And he's just a super lovely guy, and really enjoy his videos and his reviews. And last but not least is Josh at Working Man Reads. He is another kind of relatively new channel, and really enjoy his videos. He is really enthusiastic about the genre, and it really comes through in his videos. So just a brief rundown of each of those channels. There's obviously a lot more to say about each of them, but we'd be here all day, so I just wanted to quickly shout them out, and they're all going to be linked in the description below, so please do check them out and show them some love, because they all deserve way more views and subscribers and all of that jazz. So I hope you will go check them out. Okay, one more shout out. I also wanted to mention an anthology which Regina at Regina's Haunted Library has put together. It's called Local Haunts, and it includes a bunch of familiar faces from horror booktube that have written stories for it. It sounds awesome, and I will leave her announcement video linked below, so do go check that out. She has all of the details of all of the authors included, and details about where proceeds are going. I know it's going to a good cause, and also a link to pre-order the book. So Local Haunts, it sounds awesome, and the link will be in the description below. Okay, so while we're here, I also wanted to touch on the monetization of my channel. I know a while ago I'd posted about doing so, and that I was kind of hesitant, but everyone was super supportive of me doing so, which I really do appreciate. And I guess my channel's been monetized for a few months now, and if you saw that video, you'll know that my channel used to be monetized when I first started it, and I'd somehow managed to rack up $85 worth of revenue, but then YouTube changed their thresholds for, who could and couldn't monetize their channel, and I wasn't at that level at that point to be able to keep it monetized. So a bunch of time passed, and then I finally hit the point where I could monetize. Figured why not, let's do it. Basically, with YouTube ad revenue, you can only cash out once you've hit $100 or more. And so it was kind of frustrating sitting at this $85 mark and just not being able to do anything about it. So you'll be pleased to know that I did finally break through that $100 barrier, and I got my first ever YouTube payout. Very exciting, you know, champagne corks popping, etc. And I just wanted to say a big thank you, because I know most people don't like to talk about the money side of YouTube, but I wanted to mention it because it is a thing, and without people watching my videos, you know, I wouldn't be getting that bit of money in my pocket. So just want to say another big thank you because of that. Just so you know, it did take another couple of months for me to hit that target, so probably worked out to be like around $10 a month-ish. So yeah, not exactly rolling in it. I'm not going to be quitting my day job just yet. But yeah, I'm definitely not knocking it. You know, I realise that is a privilege that not everyone on this platform has, and I'm grateful to be able to do that, and it is a really nice little bonus to have. You know, that money is really just going to go back into the channel, you know, for more books to read and talk about. So it's yeah, hopefully not something that will deter you from keeping watching my videos. Another thing I wanted to mention while we're having this good old chin wag is another thing that's maybe slightly awkward to bring up, but I actually reached 3,000 subscribers probably about 6 weeks or so ago, and as I was approaching 3,000 I was, you know, planning this giveaway. I was really excited and was looking forward to hosting a giveaway and, you know, just being able to give a bit of something back to you guys. But then I've actually kind of been struggling quite a bit with, I don't know, finding the enthusiasm to talk about myself and my channel, and I think I've just been putting it off, you know, basically this past month or two, because I've just been feeling a bit uncomfortable about it. You know, I'm not the most confident or outgoing person at the best of times, and I, you know, definitely have plenty of insecurities and anxieties and all of that fun stuff, and I don't really talk about those kind of things in my videos. But yeah, I feel like I've been having a harder time than usual these past couple of months, and I think most of it is just indirect stuff that, you know, is just an unfortunate kind of part of being someone that, you know, puts themselves out there on YouTube and Instagram and stuff. But then there's also been some maybe less indirect stuff that has happened that I hummed and hawed about whether to go into detail on and decided not to. But yeah, some things happened that kind of really knocked my confidence, you know, what little I had. Anyway, some, yeah, things happened that really upset me, and I, again, kind of hummed and hawed over whether to even add any of this to this video, because I don't want it to turn into a downer and I don't want it to be like a pity party or anything, but it is a part of, you know, this channel's journey, I guess, and I felt maybe somewhat dishonest by not talking about it, because, you know, it is something that has really affected me and has, yeah, prevented me from making this video sooner than now. But, you know, I'm trying to pick myself up and dust myself off, but yeah, sometimes it's kind of easier said than done. So yeah, it's funny, I've not really had any issues with still making my regular book related videos and stuff, like, you know, I feel like I'm always able to have the enthusiasm to do that. But yeah, when it came to like actually focusing on me and the channel, I was like, yeah, I can't do that right now. Yeah, anyway, I don't really know what else to say on the matter, and I apologise that it's all been a bit vague and rambly, but yeah, I really am thankful for anyone who watches my videos, basically. You know, I love chatting with people in the comments, and you know, I've met some really awesome people here, and you know, some people that I now consider friends, and yeah, to have that is really amazing and something I'm really thankful for. So yeah, now I know why I've been putting this video off, because yeah, this was really quite difficult to film, and I'm like having to stop every few seconds because I'm gonna cry. So yeah, I guess if you're still watching at this point, then another big thank you to you for sticking around, and yeah, to kind of end this on a more positive note, remember like half an hour ago when I was talking about the giveaway? Yeah, that's a fun thing. So yeah, I hope some of you will enter, and I really look forward to giving a couple of copies of this book away. Yeah, no idea how to wrap this video up now, because it's just been going off on all sorts of different tangents, but thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you again in my next video. Bye.